I didn't like it, as you can tell.
What's that, Little Joe? Yeah.
So I just got back from seeing the new film, It Follows You Comes at Night, and I really enjoyed it. This is the second film from director Trey Edward Schultz, and is about a family held up in a cabin, house, whatever you want to call it, in the middle of nowhere, as this lethal illness plagues the world, and a desperate family seeking refuge stops by their humble abode and takes shelter. From then on, shit happens. I don't want to give away too much, but shit happens. There's a strong level of paranoia, suspense, and tension present throughout the entire film, and in the characters that leave you on the edge of your seat, clawing at your armrest. You're not always so sure of certain people's intentions. Even the ones that you think are obviously on the up and up, there's always some level of doubt in you. You have no idea what they're thinking of doing, if they are thinking of doing anything at all. The tone is really dreary and dour. It's well directed, written, and acted. The pacing is great. Granted, it's a short movie, but there are other shorter films that feel like 2 hours have gone by in the span of 40 minutes. I was heavily immersed into this world and invested in these characters that live really depressing, lonely lives. They have really careful, methodical ways of doing things to prevent them from being infected, and there's really nothing to do where they're at other than sit around and look out your window. This movie is definitely a slow burn, which isn't a problem, but I know there are some people out there who are going to expect jump scare after jump scare, or to see zombies or monsters or ghouls and ghosts to come at you. This movie is the complete opposite of that. The marketing for this is incredibly misleading. Don't go into this thinking it's a horror movie, because it's not. It's more of a post-apocalyptic thriller/drama. If you go into this expecting a monster movie, you're going to be really disappointed. So just know that going in. There are a lot of important questions set up and left unanswered and open to interpretation, which worked for me personally, but I know there are people out there who are gonna want to know exactly what happened, which for this movie I can understand because they seem like pretty important details to just not address, but I feel like that was done intentionally. And I have my own theories that fills in the blanks based off things in the movie that lead me to believe something is the case. I don't know for sure, but I think I'm pretty spot on what the fuck happened. Maybe not, maybe I'm way off, but who cares? The film also has a lot of dream sequences that usually bothers me in movies, but it didn't in this, and I think it's because they didn't try and trick me into thinking what I was watching was reality. They always included shots of the son sleeping beforehand and the camera slowly creeping into him before cutting to the dreams, which helped me better understand his psyche and what his desires and fears are, so I didn't mind that aspect at all. The performances from everyone is solid, the direction is wonderful, the cinematography is riveting, a lot of great shots and camera work. I don't really have any negatives other than minor things certain characters do near the end that left me saying, just fucking do it. Other than that, I really loved it and would give this an 8. So that's the video. What did you think of It Comes at Night? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Tell me in the comment section below what you thought, and I'll see you later. Bye.